The Shanghai Pilot Free Trade Zone started operating Sunday, launching a testbed for the Chinese leadership's drive of deepening market-oriented reforms and boosting economic vigor. China View takes a closer look.
Beginning today, the FTZ is a testbed for the Chinese leadership, who are keen to drive market-oriented reforms and boost the country's economic vigor. The free trade zone is based on 4 existing bonded areas in Shanghai, meaning areas under the control of customs. A joint venture between Best TV and Microsoft is the first company to set up in the free trade zone, tapping into the entertainment industry. Citibank China and Development Bank of Singapore China have also been given the green light to set up sub-branches here. A free trade zone is an area within which goods may be imported, handled, manufactured and exported without the intervention of customs authorities. It's different from a free trade area, which is a trade bloc whose member countries agree to eliminate tariffs and import quotas. Examples include the ASEAN-China Free Trade Agreement or the North American Free Trade Agreement. Shanghai's FTZ's blueprint will introduce 3 changes. Customs in the Shanghai Free Trade Zone will be able to conduct instant checks on the origin and destination of goods using a tracking system. The checks will be done in as little as 15 minutes.
In the past, we had to give green light by paper and then by computer. It will save the clearance time and our cost.
Authorities have also revamped guidelines for businesses on which goods and sectors require a government go-ahead. It means foreign investors can begin setting up their businesses before getting government approval, as long as they formalise arrangements later. It's considered a highlight of the FTZ. Previously, businesses could only operate within a limited number of sectors listed by authorities.
The pivotal goal of the free trade zone is to facilitate investment and trade, bringing them in line with international practices. Such a market is rather free and open. It requires a free financial sector.
The FTZ will push for a full-scale opening of the financial service sector to eligible private, capital and foreign financial institutions. The Shanghai FTZ will allow eligible foreign-funded financial institutions to set up banks. The Shanghai Pilot FTZ will act as an experimental zone which can potentially be copied nationwide. Experts consider it a vehicle for reform in China, following in the footsteps of the Shenzhen Special Economic Zone, established in 1980. Its announcement has created excitement within China, with Guangdong in the south, Xiamen in the southeast, Tianjin in the north and Chongqing in the southwest all vying to be the next free trade zone. However, the announcement of the FTZ has sparked concerns Shanghai will replace Hong Kong as a centre of free trade in China.
Part of Shanghai, one area will become a free trade zone. There's no doubt in my mind at some point it might challenge Hong Kong, and it won't just be Shanghai, because eventually some of the other cities will also, Shanghai near Shenzhen is also being touted as the Manhattan of the financial district of China. So we need to get ahead of the curve. We need to lead like we always did.
Chinese Commerce Ministry spokesperson Shen Danyang described the worry as unnecessary, saying competitiveness between the 2 cities is limited. Statistics show Shanghai still lags far behind other financial centres like Hong Kong and Singapore in regional headquarter numbers, ease of trade, market access, transport and tax policies. Sun Lijiang, economics professor with Fudang University, says Shanghai cannot challenge Hong Kong in the short term. He says given time, Shanghai will improve its service status within free trade markets, proving itself to be a formidable competitor with Hong Kong. An economist Huang Zimin claims China is economically big enough to hold 2 free ports.